Good morning, my beautiful people. I hope you're all doing good. Welcome to today's video. Thank you so much, guys, for the love and support. I really appreciate you. I don't take you for granted, guys. My name is Nasto. Welcome to today's video. Guys, I know today's setup is a little bit different. I've put the camera on a stand. Anyway, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this amazing channel, kindly take a moment and subscribe. You know, I'm trying to find a place where there is enough sunlight. Yeah, a place where at least, yeah, I think there is much better. So guys, as I said earlier, my name is Nasto. Thank you so much for the love and support. Kindly, if you haven't subscribed, take a moment and subscribe. And once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from. Today, guys, is a super special day to me. I'm very happy, super excited of what is yet to happen today. Today we are having a family reunion. It's been almost 2 weeks. I'm not even sure of the time, but it's been so many days since my beautiful wife Miss Flair left the village here and traveled to her village. So today, guys, they are finally coming back to join us. I know, guys, you've also missed her at our beautiful home here. It's been a while. That's why I really thought and said, wow. So when you use so much to someone and then maybe they leave, wow, you get lonely so much. But before they come to join us, I was going on with some activity here. I was actually trying to clean the doors. You see these door frames, and I'm using this glass cleaner. It's written glass cleaner here. So I'm using this to try and clean the door frames. I've already cleaned this one. I don't know if you can see it very well. So this is what I was doing, just spraying like this, and then trying to clean the door frames because they were having they were not that clean. But I realized this glass cleaner is very good. So this is the home that we have been working on for the past few months. Yeah, it's been a long time ever since we started this amazing project here. So let me switch the other lights off. You know, here we are using solar, so we try as much as we can to try and save as much electricity as we can, so that during the night at least we can get to experience and have electricity still. So yeah, so let me show you what I'm doing, guys. I don't know if it will be very clear and visible, but you can see this side here, it looks somehow very dirty. So I'm just using this spray like this to clean the door frame especially. You know, the last time we did the repainting of this house, and I'm happy that most of you told me, hey Nasto, the house looks much better compared to the other time. So the previous paint was purple, pure purple, a lot of purple in this house. So we had to improvise and change the color. So you can see, at least behind me, we have two different paints. We have a light purple, and also we have this I don't know if it's green or blue. You know, sometimes, you know, men mostly, we don't know the real color. So maybe me, I could see that it's green, maybe someone can say that it's blue, but on the paper they had said that it's sky blue. So I don't know, you know, my eyes are saying that this one is green. Maybe, guys, on the comment section you can let us know if this one is blue or green, that one. So let's continue, guys, with today's work. We are cleaning these door frames here, just like that, slowly, and ensuring that at least we have a clean. The door frames are somehow clean. So Emma, nakuja. Yeah. So this is what we have been doing. I'm just trying to ensure that our door frames, actually, they have been very dirty since the last time plastering was done. So I'm trying also to clean this, so that even when Miss Flair arrives, she will be happy to just see the house, that most parts are a bit clean. So I don't know the main ingredient or cleaner that most people usually use maybe to clean places like this, but me, I'm just improvising. I'm just trying to use the available materials that we have, but at least it's somehow working. You see, especially this place, you can see how dirty it looks like. So I'll show you before and after. Just like that. And then you don't want to repaint it, but I don't want to repaint when you still have a lot of cement residue here. So I'm just doing this. You can see, guys, the door is very dirty, especially this door frame was not that clean. Yeah, so today also we are going on with the construction of the underground water tank. Unfortunately, we have reached a tough stage. I never knew that it will be this expensive, especially the construction of the underground water tank. I thought maybe it will just be random things. Maybe if you've ever constructed or ever built an underground water tank, you can let us know on the comment section. Was it this expensive, or it's us who are doing maybe otherwise? So, you know, from the previous people that have been seen constructing underground water tanks, it's here. Let me show you. So that's the place. Actually, guys are having lunch today. So you can see that is the underground water tank. So the mason told me that we are supposed to add a layer all around the underground water tank to prevent the pressure from getting cracks on the underground water tank, and also to ensure that it is somehow hard. So when we started, I had bought some concrete. You can see the concrete on the other end, that one. So the concrete, unfortunately, you know, we have arranged metals all around, just the way maybe swimming pools are usually being built. But now this type of ballast, it's really making it hard for us because it can't go through the pillars all the way down. So they have told me today to get the small concrete chips. At least those ones are very small. The ones that they usually use in the construction of tarmac roads. I don't know if you know that one. So we have sent someone, the guys who usually help us in transport, so they have gone to bring it. But before that, let's do the cleaning and wait for the time that our beautiful wife will be back in this place, so that we can go and receive them. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you haven't subscribed, kindly take a moment and subscribe to the channel. I will really appreciate your love and support. Oh, this thing has really gotten dirty. And also our bed, we have never removed the paper. I was waiting for everything. I was just waiting for everything to fall into place, and then, but sometimes it gets dirty because of the dust here and there, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So actually today, the other day I bought this spray here so that it can help us in cleaning the windows. And also, you guys, one of you, because we were having this problem, the problem of these stains here. So I was told to get a razor blade so that we can use it in trying to remove them. So this is what also we'll be doing today, just trying to clean all the windows around this place, because now what is just remaining in this house is not that major. The main major thing is the installation of the kitchen cupboards, but I'm waiting for things to get better, and then now we can start the installation of this cupboards. I know they're taking a long time, but everything is in place. You know, before I started the underground water tank, I thought maybe it was just a simple thing, maybe just digging the hole, constructing with the blocks, and then maybe the slab. But it has surpassed maybe the expectations I had. You know, we have used like 60 bags of cement, and we have not yet poured the top slab. So maybe a total of 80 will be required. We have bought a lot of metals, but it's because we really had a very big problem of water in this place. So I was just trying to find a good solution that at least maybe in future we won't be crying so much about the water problem that we've had. So this compound here, we ended up digging around 3 boreholes, you can imagine, and we never found even a single drop of water. So that's what really pushed me towards trying to create the underground water tank, so that maybe one day when we have electricity in this place, we can be pumping water, maybe for house use, maybe domestic, if one day we ever have maybe goats, sheep. You know, it's always good to at least try and maybe think of the future ahead. So also this, I don't know why this place, you know, also these days it doesn't rain that much. So even if we do cleaning of the house, sometimes it ends up a lot of dust just comes from maybe the back door or the front door. That's why most of the time you see us locking this one, because we are just trying to avoid all the dust from coming through outside. So let me take you to the underground water tank so that you can see the progress that we have made. So sometimes we buy water. Wow, you can see even it's empty today. And even our underground, our tank here, there's not much water. So also today we were trying to plaster these places to help in preventing erosion here and there, and also help in landscaping. Yeah, so this is the place I was talking about. You can see what is happening. Yeah, so these are the metals that we added. So we are going to get the small ballast so that it can really help in the reinforcement, because the mason told me that, you know, building an underground water tank is just like building a swimming pool. You have to, because there's so much pressure that maybe is inside that hole, so you have to ensure that you do the concrete around inside. So that's why now we are forced to buy the small concrete. When they bring it here, I'll be showing you guys what I'm talking about. Also, you can let us know in the comment section if you've ever built an underground water tank. Did you build it this way, or what formula did you use in the construction? So today's meal, you can imagine, guys, life in the village. A big ugali and some few fried beef. So join me in lunch, guys. Well, guys, good morning again. Today is actually day 2. Unfortunately, yesterday's videos I was unable to complete because when Miss Flair arrived, it was a bit late, and I actually wanted to show her in when she was arriving, and also she was not feeling that good. I think it's because of the travels and also the change of environment. I hope by tomorrow she will be feeling much better and she'll be back again in our lovely home here. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all doing good. I hope your weekend is actually faring on well. On my part here, everything is faring on well. I thank God for everything. So yesterday also, I was supposed to show you the material that you were supposed to buy. Remember I told you the first ballast was not that. Sijui kama kuna mtu anagonga. Sorry guys, I think there's someone knocking at the back door, and so I was just alerting Yeyo to go and open for the person that is knocking. Yeah, so actually, guys, I was telling you about ballast, the change of ballast. So the other time we had bought this type of ballast here, this one, but this one is a bit big, and also when we bought this, it was during the rainy season, so it was not that appealing. You can see it has something like maram inside here and there, So yesterday we had to change and buy another maram because the engineer here told me, hey Nasto, I think here we will be wasting a lot of cement, because they were mixing a lot of portions of cement compared to ballast, because the ballast were not passing through the wire mesh. So we went and got this type here. This one, you can see it looks like rice chips. This one is a bit smaller. Unfortunately, I did not show the truck that was delivered this, but trust me, this one, I think it's much better. So if you have an experience with the construction of underground water tanks, you can kindly let me know which one did they use, because the part that they put was a bit smaller, so it needed at least small chips. You can see this one is a bit bigger, and let me show you. And this one, you see, so the comparison is a bit there's a lot of difference. Hey guys, there's so much sun. It's towards the dry season. Also today I went to the garden where we had planted maize. So yes, the other day they did the slashing. So on Monday we are now going to do the harvesting. I'll be taking you through the process of how we usually do harvesting of maize. A good thing these days with the advancement of technology, you know, in the olden days, if you harvest maize, you have to go and cut it. You wait for it to, you bring it maybe in a compound like this. So every day you have to move it out to dry, and then you use big sticks and sacks to beat the maize one by one until all the maize is harvested. But these days, a good thing, you can wait for your maize to dry up in the shamba, and then there are these machines for harvesting. There's those machines for grinding maize, so you can take those ones in your farm, and then you just there one time you remove the maize, put them in sacks, and now come at home here just to dry. Some people, even if you want to sell, you can just wait for the maize to dry a lot in the shamba for a long time, and then once you take the machine there, you can just transport them from the farm to the selling point. But I'll be showing you guys what we'll be doing and how many sacks we'll be able to harvest in the farm. So I want to say thank you so much, Gladys, for donating the farm that we have just planted. Now we are waiting, maybe next month when the rain starts, it will now be again the next planting season, and maybe everyone in the village will have harvested. So today is day 2. Unfortunately today it's Sabbath for the Masons here, so unfortunately they did not come to this working site. So tomorrow they'll be back. So you can see this is what they did yesterday. The main point why they were trying to put this one here is to avoid cracks. You see, there is this wall and there's a small partition. So the other small concrete, you can see it will be easy for it to just pass. So they'll have to tighten it like this. So at least that one, it will be very easy for it. Just a board will be placed here, like this other side. You can see they have placed the board here. So unfortunately we had only 3 marine boards, so we had to improvise and use timbers. You see here we have placed timbers, because I found out the marine boards were very expensive. One is like almost $25, you can imagine. So they have gone high, so we had to use the available timbers. So tomorrow they'll come and press them just like this here, and then now they'll use now trees like those to press it towards the wall, and then now we'll put the concrete that we have just bought here all round, and then now plaster it with waterproof cement, and then now create the top slab here. Actually today also I want to tell you something, guys. I don't know how you guys will take it, but I want to start another small project. It will not be that big. After that one is complete, actually someone has really supported me. Someone has supported me and said, hey Nasto, I want to support you with 1,000 blocks. 1,000 blocks, just like the ones that we are building with the underground water tanks. Those blocks are very hard, So she's so dear to me, and she said, hey Nasto, I'm buying for you 1,000 blocks. So tomorrow, guys, on Monday, let me say on Monday because tomorrow will be Sunday. On Monday, we're going to get the 1,000 blocks. We want to put here a small structure, a house, and maybe the kitchen will be on the other side, an open kitchen. But for here, I just want to put maybe a 1-bedroom house, because when my mom came here, she came here the other day, yesterday, and we really had a good talk. She said before maybe you migrate to this place, because sometimes I'll maybe travel maybe to Nairobi, I'll maybe travel one day out of maybe the country. So she advised me that it's much better, even if maybe I want to travel and maybe I leave Miss Flay here and my son, it's much better if you have maybe another house here where you can, maybe you can be staying here, or anyone, because you can just give maybe like someone who is assisting maybe in cleaning the house or the compound. Anyone can just be hosted here. It's much better a compound that has maybe more people, because maybe Miss Flay will be lonely. Maybe some, you know how it works. At least it's much better when you're 2 or more people in a compound like this, rather than maybe staying alone. Maybe guys, you can let me know in the comment section whether that is a good idea. But you can see this space here, it's a bit big, so I'm very sure the blocks will be enough. So we'll just take it slow, maybe just a 1-bedroom here, and also it can act like a hostel. Maybe one day you travel to Nyabohansi and you'd like maybe to be hosted or to come and visit Nasto. It's much more easier to host someone like in a private room, compared to maybe if I say, hey, go and sleep maybe in the guest bedroom inside the house. So we'll just find a good design and build just a small structure here. So I'm asking for your support. Keep watching my videos, and I will really appreciate. And also guys, you can let me know in the comment section whether that is a good thought. But for me, when I sat down, I really said, this one is a good idea. I think having just a small house here, maybe 1 bedroom, just not that big, that has an attached kitchen on the other side. So the kitchen will be like a gazebo like, so it will not be closed. It will be the open kitchen on the other side, and then this side a 1 bedroom that has maybe a toilet, so that we can host anyone. Because as we plan of maybe moving into this place, you know, right now Yayo is sleeping in the kids' bedroom, so he can't be maybe again staying inside the house. So it's much better if we just construct just a small structure here that is very nice. Also, it can also host someone, and also maybe someone, maybe one day a visitor comes, they can be hosted here. Or maybe one day we have like you know, that those people, for example, there are those people even in my home, sometimes you host not just, they don't have to pay like the rent. You can give them a house for free. Maybe a vulnerable family somewhere that does not maybe have a good place to stay. You can tell them, hey, come and stay with us, we'll give you a place to stay, and they will give us like a company, you know, maybe they'll have children here and there. So I think that will be a good idea. And also I'm trying to encourage Jay also to get married. You know, Jay is not yet married, so maybe one day he can stay in this place, and maybe with the kids, you never know. For me, I'm just praying for him that he continues maybe thinking about the future. Let's go and ask him so that you don't say that maybe those are my words. But specifically, this house is just to host anyone, and also to keep company in this home. You can see how big this compound is. You can imagine, maybe I've traveled to Nairobi, I've just left Miss Flay here alone. So it's much better if we just have like a guest wing here, where at least, even if Miss Flay's brother or my cousin or my nephews visit me here and they want to stay with us, it can be very easy for them to just be hosted in the outdoor house. You can also let me know if that is a good idea, because I have so many nephews, so many nieces, so many cousins, so many friends also who have been telling me, hey Nasto, we need to come to your place. So I just thought of that and said it can be a good idea. Yeyo kama yeyo. How are you?
I'm fine.
Nakuona baba, unafanya kazi gani?
Kazi narekebisha.
Yes, unarekebisha.
Ina maana mara ya kwanza nilikuwa nimepalilia huko hivi.
Yes.
Sasa kuna sehemu tu kidogo ilikuwa imebaki hapa.
Yeah.
Sasa najaribu angalau na yenyewe iweze kuwa smart.
Yes, iweze kuwa smart. Yeah, so kwanza, this is yes.
Hello guys.
Kamera yako ina record?
Oh,
umezima.
Nimezima
yes.
Kwa sababu nimeona kwamba
yes,
ni afadhali nizime kwa sababu mambo yasingiliane. Nasema hivi, hello guys, welcome Nasto YouTube channel. Kwanza ninayo furaha. My name is Yeo kama Yeo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Nasema ni asante, haina budi kumshukuru Mungu kwa sababu ya kitu kimoja.
Yes.
Mimi hapa nimeamka kabisa mzima. Ila sijui nyewe wenzangu, lakini hata nyewe wenyewe naamini ya kwamba nyewe wote ni wazima. Lakini kwa wale ambao hamjisikii vizuri kwa siku hii ya leo,
yes, nasema
ya kwamba ni pole. Lakini unajua pole zipo aina nyingi. Sawa? Unajua kuna ninavyosema ya kwamba wale ambao hawajisikii vizuri, inawezekana ukao hujisikii vizuri, na kuna baadhi ambao wanaumwa. Kwa wale ambao hamjisikii vizuri, jamani poleni. Na kwa wale ambao mnaumwa, jamani ugua pole. Na nina imani kwa siku hii ya leo, unajua ni afadhali, naamini ya kwamba ni afadhali yetu sisi tumeweza kuiona siku hii ya leo, lakini wengi walitamani kuiona siku hii ya leo lakini hawakuweza kuiona.
Kweli.
Ni jambo la kumshukuru Mungu. Alafu nina imani ya kwamba kuna wengine mmeelekea kwenye majukumu yenu ya kiutafutaji. Nasema hivi, nawatakia wote kazi njema, na wale pia ambao mpo katika shughuli za nyumbani, naamini ya kwamba kuna baadhi ya wengine ambao mmebaki nyumbani katika shughuli za nyumbani, na nyie pia nawatakia kazi njema.
Asante.
Alafu nasema hivi, ni asante kwa wale ndugu zangu wote mnao support ndugu zangu wa channel ya YouTube, akiwemo Blaza Marwa, Blaza Mayuguno, Blaza Nasto, Methifle, Mabele Musa, Can Digest, Maja. Kwanza ni hivi, tufanye hivi, ma YouTubers, all YouTubers. Nasema ni asante. Alafu pia nashukuru kwa wale ndugu wote mnao ni support mimi Yeo kama Yeo, nasema ni asante. Alafu pia nashukuru kwa wale ndugu wote mnaoipenda kazi yangu mimi Yeo kama Yeo, nasema ni asante. Alafu pia subscribe Blaza Nasto, hata 30,000 subscriber.
Yes.
Na pia na mimi Yeo kama Yeo hata 5,000 subscribers. Nasema ni asante na watakia tu kazi njema.
Asante. Umeamua ungoe hizi? Actually Yeo,
kwa sababu hizo naona kama
zimesha koma, na hata zile tutangoa.
Hata zile tutangoa.
Mvua ikianza tulete mbegu mpya, si ndio?
Pandikizi, lakini nilikuwa na mpango. Kwa hizi sukuma
ambazo uziongeze huko.
Umeona juzi ile nilikuwa nimepandikiza sukuma.
Sasa
ina maana nilikuwa na mpango
uzisukume kuja huko.
Ongeze.
Haina shida.
Japokuwa mvua ni changamoto. Kwa sababu siku hizi kama jinsi unavyojua sasa hivi tumeshaingia kwenye msimu wa ukame
wa kuvuna,
wa kiangazi. Sasa ina maana maji hapa ni ya shida. Lakini japokuwa ni ya shida, lakini unajua Mungu yeye mwenyewe ndio ana uwezo wa kupanga. Ina maana kesho na kesho kutwa tunaweza tukashangaa hata mvua imenyesha.
Asante.
So
Yeo was actually saying thank you so much to everyone who supports every YouTuber. He also has a YouTube channel, and also he was saying sorry to the people who are maybe working and maybe they're exhausted, and also sorry to the people who are maybe in hospital and maybe they're not feeling well. So he said two sorries to two different people, and he says he hopes you're all doing good. So he's trying also to, guys, you can see our farm is in a big mess at the moment. It's in a big mess, big mess. The spinach are giving up, you see. They are withering. But I hope everything will just be fine very, very soon. This side here, they have started even drying up, guys. You can see how it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. But I wish maybe one day we will have like an abundance of water in this place, where we can have maybe tanks on top, and maybe during the evening we can just be watering the whole place, the grass here, the vegetables. That's why I'm really working hard to ensure that at least we have a convenient place here that at least has enough water. So that's why we are also building the underground water tank. I believe I've tried so much to dig boreholes, but it's been so unfortunate. But I know things will just work out and everything will just be fine. A good thing about the structure that I'm about to begin, I'm very sure it won't cost that much, because you already have the stones here. Probably the sand also will, maybe I'll only add maybe one tipper, and I've gotten the blocks. So now the challenging things maybe will be the cement, but I'll not take it like in a fast pace. No. We just go with it slowly by slowly, because I've learned not to stress myself too much. And also, I know someone might be asking, hey Nasto, why do you guys maybe like having maybe a lot of houses in your places? In Africa here, I believe it's a bit different. If you're coming from Africa and maybe you're watching this, you will tell me, even in your home, I believe you don't have maybe just one house. At least there are several houses, because in Africa here it's a bit different. For example, if maybe God has blessed you and maybe you end up maybe having maybe where you can support other people, you'll see your cousins visiting you, your brothers visiting you, your aunts visiting you, friends visiting you. So at least it's much better if you have another place where you can just host them. Because for example, my brother-in-law Ken Digest, he also wants maybe one day to grow his YouTube channel, and it's much better if you make it somehow comfortable for everyone, where they are sure that even if I travel maybe to Nyabohansi village, at least there's a place where I can be hosted and feel free and just do my things. And also Yeo here, you know, he has been really thinking a lot. So when now maybe Nasto moves into this place, where will I maybe move to? So we are just trying to be as hospitable as possible. That's why maybe when you go to Mayugno's place, you will see a lot of his brothers, a lot of his cousins are there. I think that is just the nature. Even in my home, you grow up, you know that maybe this is my sister, but at the end of the day, you come to realize, oh, we are not even related maybe to these people. It's only that most families usually love to host a lot of people. So in an African setup, most families, you will always see that at least they have maybe an extra house, maybe somewhere, an extra room somewhere out, where they can just host maybe friends, host neighbors, because when you have for example, a party, you don't expect maybe that everyone who will travel to your home, everyone who will maybe travel to your place, maybe at the end of the day they will leave. Some just expect that maybe when they arrive, also they'll sleep maybe for a day or two, because as I told you earlier, I have so many nieces, and I believe the day that I'll move here, you'll be seeing them on camera. They'll also be coming here. So we'll just try to create a good room that can host guests. But the main reason why I thought of that idea is because of company, so that we just don't stay maybe here all alone. At least we can have friends we can have maybe someone who can be staying with us here, just to give us maybe company when I'm not around, or even when I'm here. You know, at least a home looks more lively when there are so many people, not so many, but at least 3-4 people in the same compound. At least you have someone you can make stories with, you can laugh with. So that is the main reason why I've really been thinking of maybe just adding. It will not be a hidden roof, it will just be a simple structure that maybe might not be that expensive. So we'll try to just build it within a short time, and then now we can stop maybe at the lintel, and then now later on we complete it. Yeah, so today also this place looks a bit silent. Everything is so silent. So I've been waiting for the guy that I told you earlier. So I think I have to look for another person who will come maybe and install for us the kitchen cupboards, because the guy got a job, Ken V254. I think he got a job somewhere, so he has been somehow occupied. Also here yesterday was doing the cleaning of these seats. You can see right now they are a bit cleaner compared to how they were before this. Yeah, so for the new subscribers, let me just give you a quick tour. A very quick tour, just simple and quick. So this is the back area. At the back we have this store. So the storage here is where we keep maybe our bags of cement, our materials, the nails, the boards, everything that remains during the construction. This is just where we usually keep it. But one day, one time, when everything goes like maybe construction is complete, it can be like a working space or a small office, maybe where you have your computer, where you just maybe want to edit your video and you want maybe some silent, you can just go in here. And also one day it will have maybe a stairs here where you can easily maybe climb to that area that you're seeing is actually slab. So that will be maybe a viewpoint or a resting area. I have that dream, but things are I'm just taking everything slowly without any rush. So in here, the house is a 2-bedroom, and also it has the open kitchen structure. Also for outside, another thing about the open kitchen, you know, there's some foods that maybe you can't cook here. There's a time maybe that you want to use maybe firewood or maybe charcoal. So the outside kitchen also will be very helpful. You know, that time maybe when you have maybe guests here, you can imagine maybe mother-in-law or you guys maybe have come here. So you wouldn't want maybe me to boil the dairy from this side. So this will be just for the soft cooking. Maybe after food is cooked there, we can just warm it from this place. Or when we are just maybe with Miss Flair, you can just cook here easily. But when you have a lot of visitors, maybe during the day, you can just cook from the outside kitchen. Yeah. So also very soon we are going to install these ones very soon, because the repainting has been done. I think next week this will be the big project, but now it will be Miss Flair who will be doing that. You can kindly go and watch her channel. So she has always wanted to install these curtain rods, so she will be putting them here probably from next week, because we already have the curtains for the sitting room area, but with time we'll buy more for maybe the bedrooms. But for now I think we have this and maybe for the kitchen. Yeah. So this is the living room where you're seeing the seats here. So maybe one day we'll put maybe chairs here and everything, the curtains, and maybe a TV here. You can see this is the aerial line. Also, if you're building, this is also a free advice that I also got. It's much easier if you put the aerial line here rather than maybe putting a lot of wires, maybe DSTV. And also I've been seeing people also putting the internet, but unfortunately for us, we never put the internet line. But I think it's also advisable to also have maybe the internet line in your house, because you never know, maybe 5 years from now, maybe our village could be having electricity or internet. But that is something that we forgot. But at least we put this one. And also the cable is already running. So one day when we buy maybe the dish, or I think the satellite dish, so it will just be connected there and you just plug it into your TV. So this here is the guest bedroom. You can see it's not that big. So probably one day because also even yesterday I received a message from someone, I think it was an email. Hey Nasto, I would really want to be hosted at your place. So at least the outside house will make it easy for anyone to just be there, do everything in a peaceful and without any disturbance. So This one here, maybe one day when Liam grows big, can be here. And also, in our culture, maybe when you have a son, when they grow big, they will not also want to just stay in the same place. Maybe one day that can be Liam's room. You never know. So this is our bathroom area. Yesterday I did the cleaning also of the windows of this glass. You can see that it's somehow shining. I also tried to clean this. So this is our solar machine. Unfortunately, sometimes it has a lot of noise because maybe it's being overloaded. Maybe one day when all goes well, I would love to add another battery so that it doesn't get maybe overwhelmed. Yeah, so this is the master bedroom also. This is how it looks like. So the bed, we have to try and move it here when we already move in. And here we'll put the wardrobe and everything. But also, a good thing about this house, it really has amazing windows. You can see very big windows, very big. You can easily just view your house from any side. Here you can view what is happening outside. You can see just like that. Yeah, so that's just the brief tour that I had. So I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has been of support. If you have any advice also, you can kindly let me know in the comment section. So yeah, this is just the progress of our underground water tank. We just bought the small ballast, the progress also of our home, and the new project that is very soon going to be launched. Maybe this month I can end it by buying the materials, and then now after we are done with the underground water tank, now the house can be now the next project. But a good thing about a house, especially not a big house like this, if you already have the blocks, you already have the sand, you already have the stones, it can be very easy. But I'll be taking you along as we grow the house slowly by slowly. Yeah, so that is it, guys. I'm going to end my video from this place. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has been of support, to everyone who has subscribed. I'm really happy and grateful. Kindly also go watch Yayo's video. We uploaded a video recently. You can kindly go and support him by subscribing also to his amazing YouTube channel. So goodbye, guys. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Also, go and support Miss Flay on her channel. Mabere Musa, Pope Africa, Maja KE, Nyangwe KE, and so many other YouTubers from Nyabohanse village.